My name is Kennedy Abasimbi, the project manager for Senanga Food Security Project, a project which is co-funded by the European Commission as well as ADRA-UK and is implemented by ADRA Zambia. We are here in the floodplains of the Zambezi River, and these are quite some fertile lands. However, they get flooded most part of the year, and when they are dry like it is now, the farmers take advantage of that and then they do plant some crops which don't even need fertilizer.
ADRA introduced a simple locally produced water pump to help irrigate the land. Although this treadle pump seems primitive, because it can easily be repaired with locally available spare parts, it will last longer than any other pump.
So like you can see, it's using a very simple basic material which can be repaired by the local people. As it is here, this rubber is quite loose, but it can easily be adjusted by just opening up all these nuts, and then they can further make it okay. So it's the most basic pumps we can think of, but very effective, especially for the rural people. And each stroke, you have 5 liters of water, which you reduce on the draggery, which farmers normally have to carry cans and buckets from one well to where the crop is. And it has a head of 5 meters, meaning it can go as many meters as possible as long as the head is not over 5 meters.
Instruction is critical, as transferring knowledge is the best way to assure sustainability of a project. Irrigation is vital to increasing crops. ADRA selected 300 of the poorest households to receive every 3 months a cash transfer of £60. This is an innovative approach that puts development into the hands of the beneficiaries themselves. They can now determine, guided by ADRA, how to escape the cycle of poverty.
Right here where I'm standing, we are in the field of one of the beneficiaries of the cash transfer. She did buy some seeds which she planted in this field, and she also reserved some money where she opened a bank account. She managed to buy quite a number of seedlings, different kind of crops, which has actually brought a change into this farmer who initially didn't have anything to talk about. And then from this kind of vegetable and help which she's got, she's able to buy quite a number of other things from the money which you realize from the sale of the vegetables.
Dialogue with the beneficiaries is an important element of ADRA projects.
This is the kind of tools the farmers are using, and as you can see, it's so small. Meanwhile, they have to dig for many hours and dig a bigger field using this kind of, which is very laborious and taking time. As ADRA, in this project, we are bringing different kind of tools which are bigger and able to help the farmer actually dig a bigger portion without really straining much.
My name is Namakando Mola. I'm the nutrition field officer here at Senanga ADRA office. What I do, we go out in the field to teach our beneficiaries on how to preserve, prepare, and consume food that promote good health. I grew up here, I did my school here, and now I'm working here, so it's much easier for me to relate to our beneficiaries since we are of the same background. So I understand what they speak, and it's easier for them to understand me as well. Why we are doing so is because you find that in a certain season, let's say rainy season, they'll have the food in bulk. But in other seasons, they don't have that food. So it's better if we teach them how to preserve that food so that they can access it in lean periods, not losing the nutrients, so that throughout the year they can have a nutritious diet. When it's dried and packed like this, it's much easier because it doesn't go stale. This is a dried rape, so you can store this up to even 7 months. It doesn't go bad than keeping fresh rape. So you can have vegetables throughout the year. We just cut, then dip it in warm water, salty water, just to have that wonderful appearance and also to preserve the nutrients. Then we just dry it in the shade. It can either be in the house or just under a tree on a well-raised rack where you can just put a mat and spread it over. Then it's dry, you pack it, it's done. If they harvest enough, they can go into business. They can be selling this, and this is another way of generating income to those who want to venture in business. I feel that I'm contributing to my community. At least there will be change in the near future. We won't see people starving all year round. At least people will have access to food throughout the year. The work that we are doing, you have to be dedicated. You have to believe in what you do, that it will bring change in someone's life. And through that, God will do anything just to keep the work going. Yeah.
Thanks be to ADRA-UK, the EC, ADRA Zambia, and everyone else for the help which is changing lives of many people.